Hey, good morning, good morning, good morning. Hey, this your boy, Howard Perry, Miss Netta Benison, grandson, from Fredericksburg, St. Croix, the West End, the best end. Also, native New Yorker, Brooklynite, and currently living in Long Beach, man, with Snoop and all those guys. This is their hometown, and you can feel the vibe all the time. Hey, let me start off, man. I just want to say, hey, I love you, all right? Anybody else in the world love you? I love you. And I do this every Sunday because I made an obligation to God to do this, right? And you don't play with God. If you make a promise to God, then you do it. And not even that, I enjoy doing it because I like to share my personal experience with you, okay? And as you know, my motto is, if you can't love yourself, how you gonna love somebody else? How you gonna give a part of your heart if you can't give a part of your heart to yourself? That shit ain't gonna work, you know? So I love you, man. And for all the people out there, man, it was funny. I was listening to this program by Charles Stanley, and I never ever listened to that dude, never ever ever. But this morning he had a great sermon, I would say, on a great principle, and it's talking about relationships. Like who is your ride or die friend? I'm your ride or die friend for some people, not everybody, right? Because it can't work like that. But it says I'm gonna give 10 things that he said, okay? And if you look like I'm reading, I am reading, okay? Y'all just hang in with me, man. I love you. So the first one is forgive us. Your best friends forgive you or forgive us when we are unlovely. Like if you behaving like an ass, oh, excuse me, I'm gonna say that. Which I sometimes do. I need somebody to forgive me, right? If my friends do, and I love them for that. They energize you. Number two, somebody to serve us, and not like serve like a servant, but they want us to serve with you. Like so, if you get into something that meets your principles and your what you want to do, um, and they're willing to serve with you. And I got friends like that. I mean, like every community group that I've been in, they join, or they've been in a group before. Man, I hate these guys with these noisy ass motorbikes, man. Anyway, so that's what serving with us means. And then you build relationships, right? And then the next one is accept us. This is a big one to me. Accept us as what we are, because a lot of people come you want to change you. And that don't work. It doesn't even work in marriages, right? Yeah, when I go with him or her, I'm gonna change them. Man, you're in a big battle, and if you're married, then it's gonna cause some problems. Next one is they comfort us when we are hurting. And I know for myself, like when I'm going through stuff, man, I gotta call my friends, and my friends know me. They let me rant, let me get it out my system. And then if I ask them for help, they'll offer some help or advice or whatever. You know what I mean? And sometimes that's what you need, but you need to get it off your chest first. You need to be comforted. And then what the next one is what the stimulus to greatness. So they praise you. It's kind of like they praise you when you do good things, right? It's like your parents. Like, oh, that was great. Oh, that was good. Because a lot of people like to criticize and nitpick your shit. Excuse my friend. But there's other that stimulate us to greatness because they want us to be great because they will share in our greatness. And they defend us when we are being criticized. So, got friends that stand up for you when people criticize you, especially when you're not there to defend yourself. You know what I mean? They forgive us when we make mistakes because we all make mistakes, right? And if you're like me, sometimes you think you're right, and then you find out you're wrong. And, then, you got to humble yourself, right? And they forgive us when we make mistakes. It's unconditional love. I call it agape love. It's not a sexy thing, no, like that. Right? It's just somebody that you love with your heart, and even when they pass away, or before you pass away, before you're gonna cry because you're gonna miss them, right? And they always are patient with us. And they understand where you are. And they try to help us and they try to encourage us. So those are the 10 things. And I hope that you got something out of it. You know, I just want to give a word, as I always do every week, to the people that are considering suicide. My thing is, don't do it, man. And I don't know what you're going through, right? Because yesterday, man, I was downtown LA, and for whatever reason, I was, because I'm not driving, I was in a bus, and they let me off at Vermont and Wilshire to catch another bus, and I had to be there for like 40 minutes, and I just saw people, homeless people, and something was so crazy. I just saw one guy sitting on a garbage can, and he's just throwing trash in the street, throwing it on the sidewalk. And then there was another one, another trash can, just digging and throwing shit. Oh, man, I mean, I feel their pain, but what can we do? What can we do to help them? I don't know any way to help them. I'm be serious, right? But once you get to that point, and if they commit suicide, I guess the question is this: are they right or are they wrong? I don't know. Maybe you can tell me. But to people that are here and that have a regular mind, please don't commit suicide, man. Tomorrow's a better day. Today you might have pain in your heart because you don't have nobody to encourage you, like I talked about earlier. People are criticizing you because you're unique. Well, it's good to be unique. It's good to be, if you're a rebel, be a rebel. You know what I mean? Don't try to conform if you're not conformist. You know what I mean? And just love your life. And if you feel like committing suicide, think about it. Think about a good thing. Think about the list of things I give for good friends. You got a good friend somewhere. Even if your good friend is my good friend was my mom. My good friend is my cousin Joanne. My good friend is my friend LJ. I mean, I got a lot of friends like that. I got like at least 10 or 12 friends like that. And it made me happy to see when I thought back on that, because sometimes I'm like, I feel, it's a riddle. I feel isolated, And I realized that, I have people that love me for who I am. And I want to love you for who you are. And I don't want to take up no more of your time, man. So God bless you. And I will see you next Sunday. Again, this is Solitary Miss Nata Benison, grandson from St. Croix, USVI. The West End is the best end. Peace. Love you.